Hey everybody. So I come in the name of the Lord, the King of my heart, the Lord of my life, and the lover of my soul. All praise be to Jesus Christ. All glory to Abba Father. So today, what I wanted to talk about is nothing to do with religion or Bible. I'm just talking person to person, sinner to sinner, human to human. And what I wanted to focus our attention on was the unprecedented types of natural disasters that are going on throughout the world and seem to be escalating in an exponential, unprecedented rate as we go on towards the middle of the year. And in that patterning, who knows what the end of the year is going to bring about. And so what I wanted to first discuss was about when a situation like that does happen, your emotional state, about how your attitude will help you to understand something that is going to be a life-shattering event, something that is very devastating, that in the comforts that we have lived in will awaken you right quick, in the blink of an eye, what we've truly taken for granted. Like, for example, toilet paper. We take that for granted, don't we? And even in the sense that we don't have any. If you go to the bathroom and it's empty, you know that you can call somebody, or like you'll get it fixed right quick. But what if there's no toilet paper? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, we've never really lived like that. And so just like small things like that you take for granted, water faucets, hot water from the bathroom, being able to even pee inside of a toilet you can flush, lights at night, of course the technological age as well. And so that's what I wanted to kind of focus on. And then what I wanted to go on after that is focusing on the true wealth of who you are as a person, the true treasure stores that is in the heaven of who you are, that may have been forgotten, or it's been a long time since you reflected on that, to make sure that those are still there, the true wealth, not the riches, but the true wealth of yourself. And those are the virtues, your attitudes, the way that you handle a situation, when something happens, and your reaction to it. Situations don't make a person, they reveal them. And so what I wanted to suggest with that was getting back in touch with your own emotions and understanding that. And so the first part is about the unprecedented disasters that have been happening. And if you guys don't know, there's been intense flooding up north by Maine, Maryland area. There's been huge tornadoes happening, of course, in the Midwest, but like disastrous. They have one where cows are flying through the air, hailstones that are the size of golf balls, softballs, and like they seem to like golf ball, softball, or like tennis ball, then softball. Do you notice a pattern here? What if something so big happens that, what if, there's hail the size of tires falling off? That's what I mean by unprecedented. Like, things have been way more dramatic than we could have kind of imagined, and new things are coming too, like lightning storms, unprecedented lightning storms up in Europe. And the way that a regular lightning storm may come once in a while, maybe have 1,000 strikes. I don't know what the average is, but now they're saying this has been happening constantly, and there's like 40,000 strikes, and it's been crazy, right? And as you know, like, there's just been natural things that have been happening, and it seems like the earth could be reforming. Maybe it wasn't done being created, and the volcano, who knows? But this thing is, it seems that there's a lot of people that they are in the now, in the present. Their lives have completely changed from what it was yesterday. 12 hours just totally devastated the last 10 years of what you had worked hard on. And there's a sense of complete devastating loss and life-shattering consequences. There is misery, and it's worse than misery. It's terrible. It's losing hope. It's on that brink. Hope is the last thing that keeps you And if you lose hope, then you have nothing. You can't have courage without hope. You can have faith without hope. Hope is it might not be the strongest type of attitude. It might be not the strongest type of spirit or virtue, but it is the last balustrade from complete annihilation of yourself, even by your own hand sometimes, yeah? And you lose all strength. You give up. Boom. You give up, you go down. You don't want to go. You have hit not depression, you're completely deflated, yeah? And so, when things like that happened, if you have not prepared yourself in your emotional attitudes and learning how to register such a disaster in a way that you can digest more or take more, then that disaster outside of you could defeat you. And so, with that being said, what I wanted to go on that is, when Hurricane Harvey happened to me, I lost everything. And not only that, because of the spiritual quest, my spiritual conquest that I had started that year, Hurricane Harvey started towards the fall, started that year, I had complete